Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Morgan and today I figured we could do a video of just eyeshadow shades I have not used in my palettes. This might be pretty boring, but we're just going to see what shades I haven't really been gravitated towards. The first palette we're going to look at is my Morphe 35M. Looks like this. I've used like all of the green shades, and I did some of like the orange ones, but I haven't really used any of these darker. I haven't really used like this one, this one. A lot of like the darker brown tones or like really dark colors I haven't used. So, and that purple and that purple. I've used that like magenta purple, but that's about it. I tend to steer clear from darker eyeshadows because I basically put in like 2 mid-tones or whatever in the crease and like a light shimmer on the lid, and that's basically all I usually do. So I'm trying to experiment and do like darker outer corners and stuff. Like I tend not to do that. Like I do half the lid dark, half the lid light, and like stuff like that. I'm trying to experiment, but that's probably why I haven't used any of those shades. The Alien palette will be next. It looks like this. And honestly, the only shade that I haven't used, I want to say it's Area 51, Space Cowboy, and Probe. Those are just really dark shades, and I feel like a purple, there's not really a corresponding color to it in the palette. The brown, it's really dark compared to like the mattes. And this Probe, again, I feel like it doesn't really like fit, although it's kind of like, it's blue-brown, but like it looks more green sometimes, so I guess I could try it. But yeah, I just really haven't reached for those shades as much as the rest of them. I really like the gray colors and the greens, and then I'll do like the neutrals, but I kind of avoid those. The Jawbreaker looks like this. I've tried to use a lot of these shades. Let's see which ones I haven't used. Doesn't look like it. I haven't used Raspberry or Delicious. I think those are the only 2 shades, Raspberry and Delicious, which again, this one is like a dark navy bluish black, I think, which doesn't really go with the palette. I mean, I guess it does, but I have a hard time trying to figure out what shades to use it with. And then Raspberry, I actually think maybe I have used it, I don't know, but I don't know why I haven't, because I could combine it. There's a lot of like warm tones in this palette, like the reds and pinks, so I could kind of play with that, so I don't really know what that's about, but yeah, those are the only shades I haven't used in this palette. The Blue Blood palette, I haven't used Blue Monday or Undertaker. Again, I don't like the darker colors, and then this Blue Monday shade, I heard from Porcelain that it comes out more like purple, and I'm like a little intimidated by how bright it is, because like yes, this is a blue palette, but like I am scared to make it like too blue and it just like get everywhere and I can't blend it. And the Conspiracy palette looks like this. I haven't used Spiraling because it's like a dark brown, or I think I used it the other day, but it's like weird. To me, it's not as shimmery as like these other ones. It's more of like a satin. I mean, it's not, but like it's more satin. It's a dark shade, so it's like not a matte, but it's not a shimmer, and it's like dark, so I don't really know what to do with it. Surprisingly, I have not dipped into food videos, and I think it's just because I haven't been that creative lately, but I kind of feel like that with like Not a Fact on the under corner would be like a cool color combination here. I want to say I've used Cheese Dust once, but I don't know. And then again, I haven't used this black Juvia's Place Magic Mini. I've used like all of these shades, but I guess I could say I haven't really used Aja, I think is how you say it. I don't really know. Ife and Yajidi. I don't know if I'm saying these right, but basically that one, and that one, which again are all of the really dark colors. And this Aja shade also is kind of the same situation where it's a shimmer, but it's like really dark and it's not too shimmery. So it's weird. Like you can tell just by if I hold it like this, you don't see the light in it, but it is a shimmer. So it's weird. This is the Juvia's Place Nubian 3 Coral. It looks like this, and I have used all of the grays. So basically, this is weird. I haven't used that shade, that shade, that shade, or that shade. I've used like these 2, and this one, and the rest of the grays. I haven't really touched the neutral that much, because this is like a very bright coral. This is like, to go with it. So yeah. This palette's really pretty, by the way. Like, I do like this. I was a little suspicious about it at first, but, like, I love silvers. And then I also like these, so, like, combining it together is cool. And I saw a look by, I want to say, Anita's Makeup Corner, where she combined them. Because I tend to, like, focus on, like, one or the other. But she combined them, and it looked really cool. So, I haven't tried that yet, but I could. Elf Earth and Ocean palette. Got this for Christmas from my boyfriend. I thought it was cute because he said he liked greens, which I do. I haven't used this Trenches shade, which is like a satiny brown, or not satiny brown, a satiny black. Because again, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with like satiny dark things, I haven't used Underwater, but that would be a cool look. I immediately thought of like Little Mermaid. I haven't used Spruced Up, which is interesting. I've used these other greens, but like not that one. Don't think I've used Drip Drip, but it's the same sort of situation where it's like a dark shimmer, But again, this kind of reminds me of like that one blue in Blue Blood, so I've never used that, so maybe I should experiment with it. And then I haven't used this glitter shade Lagoon, but I have used the Tundra because I was a little scared of the glitter shades, but I used Tundra and it turned out fine. So I just need to do a look where I use that because it's very, very pretty. I don't know if you can, yeah, it's very pretty. And I haven't used Fuji Feels. I don't really have any reason for that because it's just like a mid-tone to like browny, bronzy color. So I should probably reach for that. A Subculture palette. I think I've used all the shades at least once, but I haven't really used Axis that much because it's just like really dark and intimidating to me. Same thing with Rowdy. So these two in the end. But besides that, I've used everything. But these two in the end kind of intimidate me. They're not really touched like at all. Usually the darker I go is like fudge. This is the Essence I'm With the Band eyeshadow palette. My boyfriend got this for me for our anniversary because I was interested in the color story. The shadows from Essence, honestly, I haven't liked them, at least for this palette. So I'm a little scared to get it for another palette. But this palette, I've used every shade actually. I tend to not use these like, what's my age again? And the one that saves me, because they're a little lackluster. I mean, all the shimmers in this palette are pretty lackluster, but like those especially, there's not really much pigment to them for how dark they are. So with these, I actually do use the black and stuff because they're not that pigmented. I still think this color story is really interesting. Yeah, and the packaging is kind of cute. This is a new palette that I got from Five Below. It's called the Soft Glam. I'm actually really liking it because I'm liking these like purpley tones. So because it's new, I haven't used Sweetheart, surprisingly. I've been using this one as like my setting shade. This is like a pure white. I have not used the glitter shades on my eyes, but I have swatched them, but like they're very chunky, so I'm a little scared. But you can see them there. They're really pretty though, but I'm kind of not trusting them on my eyes. I have not used this like concealer shade. I think this is supposed to be a dupe of like Huda Beauty or something. So this is a concealer shade that I haven't used and don't plan on using. And yeah, I've actually used every other shade because I've been like enjoying this so much. I used it today actually, which I did, this has been on all day, but I did use it for this look. And honestly, these are like my colors, so I've been mixing different colors and playing with it every day. And surprisingly, I was kind of scared of what this would be like, but it's pretty good. I think it's a little weird though, the back of it just randomly says love, laugh, breathe. Like, do you see that? A little weird. Okay. This is the Urban Decay Born to Run eyeshadow palette. It looks like this. And I have not swatched like all of these, so it's a little bit hard. I don't think I've used Jet, which is like the satiny black, or Drift, or Radio, or Good Is Gone. Again, all of the darker shades. That seems to be a theme here. This is a really boring video. But yeah, I don't really like the darker shades, especially when they're like weird colors, like the blues and stuff, because I'm like, that freaks me out. I mean, honestly, it scares me about the more crazy shades because it can get out of hand really fast, but honestly, I think I avoid the natural colors that are darker more because it's like, if I'm going for natural colors, I'm going for a more natural look. And I don't want to look crazy. If I'm going for colors, I'm like, might as well, you know, like mess around while you're at it. So I feel like I avoid like dark browns and blacks more than I avoid like dark blues, if that makes sense. This is the NYX Happy Birthday palette. I want to say from like 2017 or 18. I actually really like this palette. It looks like this. Sorry, my guinea pigs are banging around back there. I don't know what the heck. What in the heck? He's lifting his tongue. I don't know what's going on. The only shade that I really don't use is like this dark purpley shimmer because it's just like not what I'm going for usually. I'm going for like the golds and stuff, and I'll use this green because I like greens, but like everything else, it's like a red or an orange sort of tone. So, but I do like this. This is the Mad for Matte eyeshadow palette in Summer Breeze. Give me a second while I struggle to open it. Oh, that actually wasn't that bad. Anyway, looks like this. And the shades I haven't really touched would be, you want to guess? This black and this brown. I don't know why. Maybe the purple too. Like these are all like lighter mid-tone colors, and then you just get these dark ones, and I don't know what to do with it, you know? I don't know how to build it up. I feel like it never works. And as soon as I add like a darker color, all of the work I did before is like gone. But then if you blend it in after, it doesn't do anything. I just feel like I can't blend colors. Like when I do a black color, I have to do just a black. Okay, and this is the Matte for Matte in Jewel Pop. Got this for Christmas. I haven't really used a lot of these shades actually, but surprisingly when I look at this, I've used the neutrals. I haven't used any of these colorful colors. Don't ask me why, I don't know. I think it's just because I have like the Jawbreaker and stuff that I like don't reach for this, I reach for that over that. But I do definitely have to reach for this more. I feel like I could make a cool matte look with like these three right here. And the final palette that I almost forgot about because it was like hiding is the Jeffree Star Mini Controversy palette with Shane Dawson. looks like this. And honestly, I just did my first look using the blues and stuff and the purples the other day. Other than that, I've been using like the neutrals over here, but honestly, the one shade that I don't use that much besides those is Flat Earth, which I do need to start using it because it's a very bright, very, very, very light blue, but it works as a very bright white. Kind of reminds me of like a dentist, like a toothpaste or something. I don't know why. But yeah, I do need to work more with this palette. I just think the bright, very light mattes are a little bit off because it's weird. But yeah, I just need to work with it. Maybe my apology too. I don't know. I haven't really used a lot of these shades, but I do think it's an interesting color story. And I honestly kind of wish I had that green in here because it would replace this shade, I want to say, or something. If I could have the green, that would be great. But, you know, I'm not paying extra for that. So guys, I know that was a boring video probably. I'm sorry about that, but like I have nothing else to do. Quarantine. But yeah, that was all the shades in my eyeshadow palettes that I haven't used or don't use that much. I hope you enjoyed the video and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!